What's going on, guys? Week 3 of my London Marathon journey, and this has honestly been the most real life week so far. A hip scare, 4 a.m. treadmill runs, storms ruining my plans, split sessions between my clients, a Costa toilet emergency stop, and my best long run yet. Let's go through it. Monday started at 4 a.m. on the treadmill. 1K repeats. Not my thing. My least favorite for sure. I'm not pretending to be a running expert in any way, shape or form. I'm learning as I go. I'm a strength guy, always have been. But marathon training forces you into very uncomfortable places and doing things that you're not comfortable with. I didn't enjoy it, but I showed up and I got it done. Tuesday was a full body session as usual, nothing crazy, just consistency. Keeping strength high is a big part of this series because I'm not giving up the muscle side of what I do. So Wednesday was supposed to be a 5 mile easy run, but I made it more practical for myself. I ran to work at 4 a.m. I showered, I did my mobility, I worked the full day, then I ran back home. And the weird part, the uphill run in the middle of the day felt much easier than the downhill run at 4 a.m. because coming to work is all downhill, going to home is all uphill. And that told me something. I run better once I've had more food in the system. And the progress was actually crazy. When I first did that hill a few months ago, when I first started running, it took me 45 minutes. This time, just over 30 minutes. That's big for me. Thursday was one of those coach life days. Train in a client gap, train a client. Eat, come back and finish the session. It wasn't perfect, but I adapted and I got it done. And that's what it's all about. Days are not going to be perfect. You're not going to train when you're meant to train. There's going to be things that are going to happen. And Friday was meant to be my long run. Again, didn't happen. 9 miles was supposed to be done, but the UK gave us a full storm, which brought a lot of wind, a lot of rain, a lot of cold, and I was like, this ain't happening today. There's no need for it. And also during my mobility earlier in the day, I felt something in my right hip. Not particularly painful, but definitely something that didn't feel quite right. I could have probably have run, but the combination of the weather and that little warning sign on my hip felt like the smart call was to rest. And honestly, it was the right decision without a shadow of a doubt. Sunday, I was at the studio for 4:30 a.m. Saturday, I was at the studio for 4:30 a.m. My 6 a.m. client cancelled last minute, so I jumped straight into part 1 of my session. Then I finished the upper body part at 1 p.m. at the end of my clients. No excuses. I got it done, and that was the key, making sure that I adapted to the circumstances that came upon me, and I made the most of it. And so Sunday, the 9 mile breakthrough. Sunday was the big one since the Leicester half marathon. I got up at 5 a.m. I did a full hour of mobility. My hip felt a little bit tired and weird, but I got it done. Didn't feel nothing during the run, luckily, so I'm happy with that. Breakfast was the usual yogurt, and then before my run, I had a banana and some honey, and then during the run, 2 gels, which are something I need to rethink because they're really expensive. Honestly, this was one of the nicest runs I have ever done. I stopped at mile 3 to go to the toilet in the Costa coffee. So I had a little coffee, I took a gel, ready to go again. I messed up a little bit. The watch, when I paused the watch, it messed up the average pace. But the run still felt incredible. From mile 5 onwards, I felt stronger and stronger and stronger. My music was going, I felt on top of the world. I'm actually really starting to enjoy these long runs. I didn't think I would ever say that on video. Here's my week 3 stats. Sleep was up. REM was up. HRV was up. Nutrition was more consistent. Protein was slightly higher. Carbs were slightly higher. Fiber was slightly higher. Steps were also up from 11,887 to 12,147, which with the run being higher, that was going to be the case. Weight stayed the same, 65.6, exactly the same. Train looked like this. Monday, I did 3 mile repeats. Tuesday, a full body session. Wednesday, 3.5 miles to work, 3.5 miles back. Thursday, full body session. Friday, totally off. The weather wasn't nice to me. Saturday, full body session. Sunday, 9-mile run. And this is the stats. Take a screenshot if you need to. Do what you need to do. Copy it if you need to. Or don't copy it. Take the piss out of it if you want to. It is what it is. This is me. This week taught me something important. You don't need to be perfect. Conditions don't have to be perfect to make progress. You just need to keep showing up, do what's required, and don't beat yourself up about it if things don't go to plan. If you're a parent, if you're busy, you work long hours, I'm right there with you, I get it. So you hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week for week 4 of Muscle vs. Marathon. And don't forget to comment below and also donate some money to the British Heart Foundation. That's why we're here. See you on next video, boys and girls.